We're about to just get underway with game 2 of the doubleheader today, the final game of the regular season from McLean Field at the LBCC campus. And again, Lydia Parker on the call as always, and Daniel Ferrario on camera. I appreciate you all so much for tuning in this season, and all the parents here taking care of me, the Congdons and Darzinskis to name a couple, and the Carpenters for always bringing their dog Tori to the ballpark. I appreciate you guys all very much, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in as well. We'll get you the starting lineups before we get started here. Playing right field, batting first, Tyler Murray. Batting second, the second baseman, Matt Aguilar. Batting third, the catcher, Thomas Rudinsky. Batting fourth, the first baseman, Jackson Soto. Batting fifth, the left fielder, Tim Storms. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Cade Kissel. Batting seventh, the third baseman, Jaden Hanna. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Lane Kashiwamrama. And batting ninth, the center fielder, Hank Forrest. On the mound for the Roadrunners, Jose Chavez. First pitch misses low and away from Chavez. And I'm not sure why it isn't focusing. That is so strange. We'll try to get that figured out for you. Ball one is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. To the top of the order, Tyler Murray. From Jose Chavez, going to work with his battery mate, Evan Cyrus. Cyrus behind the plate. The other positions are normal as far as everyday positions go. And I apologize for I think it might be the sun, because this only happens when it's really sunny. But the low quality of the stream. We'll try zooming out maybe and see if that fixes it. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Tyler Murray. Chavez comes back with a fastball, got him swinging. 1 down in the top of the first inning. Again, we'll play 7 innings. Maybe try zooming out. I mean, quite a ways, and see if it refocuses. I have no idea. Now batting the second baseman, Matt Aguilar. That does not look any better. Let's zoom back in. Maybe you can, yeah, just zoom in, I guess. I apologize, everyone. I'm not sure what happened to our video, our camera work, and I promise Daniel Ferrario is doing the best job he can. And something with the camera and the sun, but the good news is this is the last game that we'll have to deal with it. The 1-0 pitch to Aguilar is swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, and Jose Chavez peering over his glove into his battery mate, Evan Cyrus. The Roadrunners have clinched the Southern Division NWAC title. And Jose Chavez on the mound here. Gets Matt Aguilar swinging for strikeout number 2 in as many batters faced. Jose Chavez going to work and bringing his best stuff today. Chavez making his 10th appearance today in 39 1/3 innings of work, a record of 5-0, an ERA of 1.37. Chavez has struck out 36 and only walked 12. First pitch strike here to Thomas Rudinsky, the catcher. Chavez comes back and just misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. to Thomas Rudinsky. Again, I apologize for the quality, the choppiness of the video, but I'm not really sure what to do with it. Richard Mascarenas, an incredible play, moving to his right and deep in, having to run in on it. He comes up with it and makes the play. Nothing across for the Titans as we head to the bottom of the first inning. For the Roadrunners, batting first and playing left field, Chase Cosner. Batting second, the first baseman, Josh Congdon. Batting third, the third baseman, Damon Peters. Hitting in the cleanup spot, the designated hitter, Cole Hamilton. Batting fifth, the center fielder, Cole Carter. Batting sixth, the shortstop, Richard Mascarenas. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Tate Cowden. Batting eighth, the catcher, Evan Cyrus, and rounding out the order, the right fielder, Derek Darzinski. Again, we appreciate you all tuning in to us this whole season and today, wherein we're bringing the entire the final, sorry, I'm so distracted, but everyone around us talking. We're bringing the final two home games here today. LBCC won the first game 8-0. Here, Chase Cosner swings to the first pitch and hits it in the air. One away. Josh Congdon, the batter. Josh Congdon steps to the plate. One of the 10 sophomores that was honored today in between games. Congdon swings and misses here. And the count goes to 0-2. Josh Congdon, sophomore from North Thurston High School. Takes ball one. 1-2 the count on Congdon with Damon Peters on deck. On the mound, on a drop third strike, Congdon racing down. He will be thrown out to finish the strikeout for out number 2. Damon Peters now the batter. On the mound for Lane, Donovan Baldacci. Baldacci, and if I'm saying that wrong, if anyone's listening and can correct me, it's Baldocchi. I would have said Baldacci, but I've been told Baldacci. Peters swings at Baldacci's first offering and hits it in the air to the second baseman, Matt Aguilar. He makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing across for either team in the first. We'll head to the top of the second. No score. Jackson Soto digs in to face Jose Chavez in the top of the second inning. And we got clarification on the pitcher's name as the first pitch from Chavez misses low and away. 1-0 the count on Soto in the top of the second inning, no score. It's Donovan Balducci. And if Daniel Ferrario would have been paying attention, he would have been able to tell me he played baseball against him or with him. He played baseball with Donovan Balducci, and this whole time I didn't know how to say it. I was asking everyone how to say it, and he was like, oh wait, I know that kid. I played baseball with him. So Donovan Balducci on the mound for Lane. We'll get you his stats now that we know how to say his name. 1-2 the count now on Jackson Soto, and the fans not liking the call here. A curveball from Chavez. Jackson Soto goes down swinging. It was fun to talk to Jackson in between games. I told him I didn't know that he was playing here. He had played for the Beavers for 1 year. Now he's at Lane for 1 year, living in Eugene, and definitely going to go play somewhere else after this. So exciting to see Soto here as he fans on the beautiful curveball from Chavez. Top of the second inning, first pitch swinging. It hits the hat off of Chavez. I'll have to watch that on the replay, but Tim Storms, first pitch swinging. Line drive. No, it was the arm. The arm of Chavez hit the hat off of his own head. I was worried for a second that that line drive had grazed Chavez's head, but the hat does come off when Chavez hits his own head with his arm. Tim Storm aboard the first hit of the game for either team, a line drive into center field. Now Cade Kissel, the designated hitter, the batter. Cade Kissel, freshman from Hidden Valley, Oregon. Or Hidden Valley High School, I should say. Grants Pass, Oregon, playing for the first time today. Check swing on the appeal, no swing. 1-0 the count. With 1 out, Kissel steps out and looks down to his third base coach's box. It's Josh Blunt, the head coach, bringing his team here today. Chavez, a slow leg kick, and coming plateward, missing down low and away. 2-0 the count now on Cade Kissel, the designated hitter, with Jaden Hanna on deck.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Now 3-0 from Jose Chavez. Chavez, if you remember, only 12 walks issued this season in 39 in a third innings of work. Make that 40 in a third innings of work. Now Chavez comes back and issues a knee-high fastball for a strike. 3 balls and 1 strike on Cade Kissel, the DH, batting in the 6th hole. Jaden Hanna on deck. Swing and a miss, and the count will go full, 3-2. Evan Cyrus popped up right away. Looking back, the runner Tim Storms, who had a small lead off of first. The Roadrunners, 39-2 overall, 26-1 in conference play. Taking on Lane, 22-21 overall, 16-11 in conference. The Roadrunners going for win number 40 and win number 28 in a row in this game. The 3-2 from Chavez. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Cade Kissel goes down swinging. And Jaden Hanna will be the batter with 2 outs and a runner on first base. No score in the top of the 2nd inning. Jaden Hanna playing third base. He played second base in the first game. A sophomore from Westview High School in Beaverton. Oh, really? The runner goes. The first pitch is a ground ball directly at Damon Peters, who's up with it and makes the play. 3 up, Tim Storms. I'm used to saying 3 up, 3 down, especially with Jose Chavez on the mound. But Tim Storms upsets my rhythm here with a line drive base hit, breaking up the 3 up, 3 down. Instead, it's 4 up for the Titans as they pick up 1 hit and leave 1 man aboard. We'll head to the bottom of the 2nd inning. No score. The Roadrunners coming up. Donovan Balducci on the mound. My apologies. Donovan Balducci on the mound for the Titans. The first pitch misses. To Cole Hamilton, the designated hitter. Balducci played on a team with our cameraman, Daniel Ferrario. Ferrario telling us how to pronounce his last name, along with some parents in the crowd here. Another good Lane crowd to accompany the LB usual fans. The 2-1 is in the turf. 3-1 the count now on Balducci. From Balducci on Cole Hamilton. Hamilton takes ball 4 and leads off with a base on balls. The first walk of the game for either team. And Cole Carter is the batter. Carter, one of the sophomores, being honored today. In the first game, Carter hit a 2-run shot over the left field fence, over the Les Schwab sign. He was one of 2 home runs Here he swings. Doesn't get it. The foul ball is good for strike one.
Oh, Cole does? Carbon. Oh. Well, sounds like good business if you get that to happen.
In the most recent coaches poll, the Roadrunners were ranked second in the NWAC. Second only to Yakima Valley, I believe. I'll have to double check that. It's usually Edmonds that is in the lead in the league. So we'll have to double check that here as Balducci gets Carter swinging for out number one. Now Richard Mascarenas, the batter. Yeah, the most recent coaches poll on May 9th, 2 days ago, Yakima Valley ranked number one. As Richard Mascarenas swings the first pitch and hits it high in the air to left field. It's going to drop at the warning track for a base hit. Coming around third base to score is Cole Hamilton, heading into third base and being tagged out is Richard Mascarenas. Mascarenas was told to come to third and gets thrown out instead for out number two. The run does score, however, in Cole Hamilton, who was hot on his heels the entire way. He comes in, and the Roadrunners lead it 1-0. Mascarenas is thrown out. With 2 outs. Take Cowden, the batter, facing Donovan Balducci. He swings the first pitch, the 1-0, lifts it in the air. Tim Storms moves over and makes the catch at the warning track. The Roadrunners pick up 1 run on 1 hit. Nobody left on. We head to the top of the third. It's 1-0 LBCC. Again, mentioning this coaches poll, Yakima Valley ranked first on May 9th, 2 days ago. Record of 40-7 overall, 22-3 in their conference. Linn-Benton 38-2 overall, 25-1 in conference. Lane has made it onto the top 8 as well. They were not ranked before, but they are ranked 8th on this most recent coaches poll, with a record of 22-21 overall and 16-11 in conference. 0-1 the count now as Jose Chavez goes to work quickly on on Lane Kashiwarama.
He's a master bunner.
Kashiwarama, the shortstop, played shortstop in the first game as well. The 8-hole hitter with Hank Forrest on deck. Now 2 balls and 1 strike on Kashiwarama.
210.
Chavez misses up high. 3 balls and 1 strike to Lane Kashiwa-Rama with Hank Forrest on deck. The Roadrunners leading 1-0. They picked up a run in the bottom half of the 2nd inning. Chavez working quickly. He kicks and comes to the plate. Misses down low. The first walk issued by Chavez. Now Hank Forrest will be the batter. Forrest's first at bat of the game. Hank Forrest, the center fielder, also played second in the first game. He's a sophomore from Churchill High School. The 2-1, or pardon me, the first pitch to Hank Forrest is swung on and foul tipped straight back into the glove of Evan Cyrus. Cyrus starting behind the dish for the Roadrunners. Kashiwa-Rama being held on first base as Forrest turns on the 0-1 and hits it foul down the left field line. 0-2 the count. Top of the 3rd inning, Lane Kashiwa-Rama being held on by Josh Congdon. Evan Cyrus looking into the dugout for signs from the pitching coach and relaying them to Jose Chavez. Chavez glances at the runner. The 0-2 is a fastball on the turf. Picked up by Evan Cyrus. Blocked it with his body. The runner holds up at first base. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Hank Forrest. At the top of the order, Tyler Murray on deck. Fastball misses high and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hank Forrest, a sophomore from Churchill High School in Eugene. Hitting .221 this season. He has 8 doubles, 2 triples, and 18 runs batted in. The 2-2 is a curveball that misses outside. The count runs full 3-2. Tyler Murray on deck. Hank Forrest, the batter. Lane Kashiwa-Rama, the runner at first base. The 3-2 pitch swung on, fouled back. The count will remain 3-2. Chavez in the first inning retired the Titans in order. He gave up a hit in the second. We are here in the top of the 3rd. He issued a leadoff walk to Kashiwa-Rama. The runner goes. The 3-2 is fouled back again. Kashiwa-Rama will have to head back. To first base. No stolen bases this season for Kashiwa-Rama. Chavez nods the pitch he wants. The 3-2 is swung on and hit in the air. Foul and out of play. Again, the Roadrunners won the first game 8-0. We're in the top of the 3rd of game 2. This game will only be 7 innings. Three balls and 2 strikes. Chavez throws over to first. Kashiwarama back in time. Around the infield for the Roadrunners, Josh Congdon at first, Tate Cowden at second, Richard Mascarenas at short, Damon Peters at third base. In left field, Chase Cosner. In center, Cole Carter, and in right, Derek Darzinski. Again, it is Evan Cyrus behind the plate, the 3-2. A swing and a miss for strike 3, and the throw down to second is not in time. It could have been a strike him out, throw him out double play. However, the throw just not in time to catch the speedy Kashiwarama, and a little bit high from Evan Cyrus. Kashiwarama heads down to second base. On the strikeout, Hank Forrest goes down swinging for out number 1. Back to the top of the order, Tyler Murray. Murray struck out in the first. Murray, a sophomore from Monroe High School. Listed as a native of Eugene. I wonder if he's really from Monroe. Watches a curveball here, which misses low and away. Now 1-0 on Murray. Matt Aguilar, the second baseman, on deck. Chavez reading the signs from Cyrus. The first pitch swung on and fouled back. 0-1 the count.
Kids out there.
The Roadrunners leading 1-0 in the top of the third inning. A curveball taken for a strike. A beautiful pitch from Jose Chavez. 0-2 the count now on Tyler Murray, the leadoff man. Murray batting .326. 5 doubles, a triple, and a pair of home runs. A total of 19 runs batted in this season. A runner in scoring position with only 1 out. The tying run in scoring position, I should say. In the top of the third, here a curveball, however, gets Murray swinging. Nowhere close to that pitch. And Matt Aguilar will be the batter. Aguilar struck out in the first. He's hitting .212 this season, has a double, and 5 runs batted in. He's only played 31 games of the 40. Matt Aguilar, freshman from McNary High School, out of Kaiser, Oregon. Again, did not play in the first game. He struck out in the first inning. 0-1 the count on Aguilar. Thomas Rudinsky on deck. Chavez comes back and misses down low. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of the third inning, a 1-0 lead for the Roadrunners. Now with 2 outs, however, Lane has the tying run at second base. Chavez, again, a slow leg kick. He comes back and misses just outside. 2-1 on Aguilar. Jose Chavez, a freshman, one of the many talented freshmen from Churchill High School in Eugene. And we appreciate Jose Chavez's dad bringing us a pizza in between games. Or bringing me a pizza, 2 pizzas, in fact. But I shared with my cameraman and whoever else happened to be in the vicinity. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the third inning. 1-0 the count. Or pardon me, 2-0 the count, 2-2 the count, 1-0 the score. That's what I meant to say. The Roadrunners leading by that amount. Curveball drops down into the turf. The count goes to 3-2.
Let's go finesse him. Trying to get him to swing. Get the runner to go.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Jose Chavez reading the signs from Evan Cyrus. Chavez comes set. The pitch misses down low and in. Ball 4. Chavez has struck out 2 in the inning and walked 2. Thomas Rudinsky, the catcher, will now be the batter. Rudinsky, the sophomore from Lincoln High School out of Portland, Oregon. Jackson Soto on deck. Chavez looks back the runner before coming to the plate. The first pitch is grounded up the middle. It's fielded by Tate Cowden, who goes across to first for the out. Top of the 3rd inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2 left on. We'll head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. The Roadrunners leading the Titans 1-0.
At least I had the LB, right? At least I had you guys on the YouTube channel, so that I could actually watch the game while I was inside.
Oh, did you actually watch it while you're inside? That's funny.
And then it was like, what's the score? Because one of my friends was out here, and it was like 7-0, and then I watch it and get
Yeah.
watch them in here in the activity center. They had an extra score.
Yeah, no, it was kind of a blowout.
Well, I will definitely watch the rest of it.
Okay, have fun.
Yeah, I'll be watching as many games as I can.
Cool.
I just wish my phone would give me notification when it's on there.
Yeah, they used to have something that would do that, but I don't know how to do it anymore. But YouTube used to have something that would do that. I don't know, but I honestly don't know how it's done. I'll try to look it up, though.
At least I can always comment on everything. Dan the man go.
I don't know, but he's been gone for a while.
I saw that on the news actually.
Bottom of the 3rd inning, 1-0 Roadrunners. Balducci working quickly here, falling behind in the count 2-0 to Evan Cyrus. Here he issues a strike. Now 2-1 the count. Finally, our cameraman returning.
I was talking to a recruit connection or something.
The Roadrunners leading 1-0.
No. Oh, a new recruit? Yeah.
As Evan Cyrus takes strike 2.
No.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
No. Somewhere around.
The 2-2 from Balducci misses. Now 3 balls and 2 strikes. On Evan Cyrus, the 8-hole hitter with Derek Darzinski on deck. Balducci raises the arm, kicks the leg, and comes to the plate. The ball is swung on and hit foul. The count remains 3-2. Evan Cyrus, a freshman from West Albany High School, catching in game 2 here today. He takes ball 4 to lead off the bottom of the 3rd inning. The Roadrunners won the first game 8-0.
I feel like it was 8. I thought we were 1 away. I feel like we were twice.
Derek Dardzinski steps into the box here with the Roadrunners up 1-0. Evan Cyrus taking a small lead off of first, being held on by Jackson Soto. The throwdown, not in time. Soto applied the tag much too late and looked at the base ump, hoping that he might call the runner out, but the tag was far behind Evan Cyrus diving back into first. 1-0 the count to Derek Dardzinski. Balducci comes back and misses in. 2 balls, no strikes in the bottom of the third. The Roadrunners going for win number 40 here today. They have clinched the Southern Division Championship as Dardzinski pushes a ball just foul. Jackson Soto being smart, watching it roll up the line, and eventually it did roll foul. Dardzinski will head back to the box. We'll see if Coach Gibson leaves on the bunt with Chase Cosner on deck. In the infield for Lane, Jackson Soto at first base, Matt Aguilar at second, Lane Kashiwarama at short, and Jaden Hanna at third base. Thomas Rudinsky behind the plate. Again, Donovan Balducci on the mound. The 2-1 bunt is shown. Dardzinski takes ball 3. 3-1. In the outfield, Tim Storms in left, Hank Forrest in center, Tyler Murray in right. The 3-1 is taken for ball 4. Back-to-back walks issued by Balducci. Now Chase Cosner will be the batter. Cosner, freshman from West Linn High School. Chase Cosner hitting .308 this season, 11 doubles, 16 runs batted in.
Be out of the infield. Hit the daylight.
Dardzinski shows bunt and takes a strike. 0-1 the count. The infield coming in on the corners and staying in. Jaden Hanna and Jackson Soto in on the grass, or the grass-colored turf, I guess I should say. 0-1 the count on Cosner. Bunt shown again, and again he takes a strike.
Oh, yeah. True.
Cosner doesn't think that they're strikes, and it looks like Coach Gibson doesn't think they're strikes either.
2 strikes.
0-2 the count. On the top of the order, Chase Cosner with Josh Congdon on deck. Cosner gets underneath it here. And I was about to say it might work for a bloop single. Instead, Tim Storm slides in on his left leg and comes up with it while sliding. A nice play by the left fielder, Tim Storms. Now 1 out in the bottom of the third with runners on first and second. Josh Congdon, the batter. Congdon struck out in the first inning. He steps in here. On sophomore day, Congdon also hit one over the fence. His first home run as a Roadrunner in his last home game here from McLean Field on the LBCC campus. Josh absolutely smoked a ball over the Barber sign way out in left field. And Josh's dad, Bob, was actually able to recover Josh's first home run ball on his last day playing here as a Roadrunner. 0-1 the count with 1 out, runners on first and second. Congdon is nicked by the pitch. He'll head down to first base. Now the bases are loaded with 1 out for Damon Peters. Evan Cyrus, the runner at third. Derek Dardzinski at second base. Josh Congdon at first. Both Cyrus and Dardzinski walked. Congdon hit by a pitch. And now Peters takes ball 1. 1-0 the count. With Cole Hamilton, the batter, designated hitting in this second game. He caught in the first. He takes the 1-0 from Balducci, which misses down low. 2-0 the count now on Damon Peters. With Cole Hamilton on deck. My apologies if I said that wrong. The 2-0 misses up high. Now 3-0 the count on Peters. The 3-0 is in the turf. It bounces and skips away from the catcher, who hustled at first, but then I think realized that the bases were loaded. Coming in to score is Evan Cyrus. And probably on the pass ball there, or wild pitch. I would say pass ball. Which scores Evan Cyrus. And I guess it was ball 4 anyways, wasn't it? So another walk here. The third walk of the inning comes after Josh Congdon was hit by a pitch. And with 1 out, the bases remain loaded here in the bottom of the third inning. The Roadrunners now leading 2-0. Cole Hamilton, the batter. He walked and scored a run in the second. He comes to the plate here and takes ball 1. 1-0 from Balducci. Two and 0 the count. Now on Cole Hamilton. Balducci working pretty quickly with Thomas Rudinsky, his battery mate. Nods at the sign he wants and comes back and issues a strike on the inside corner. 2-1 on Cole Hamilton. The 2-1 is down low and low enough to get underneath the catcher, Thomas Rudinsky. Coming in to score is Derek Dardzinski. And moving up 90 feet, Josh Congdon to third base and Damon Peters to second. Now a 3-1 count. A 2-2 count, I should say. The scoreboard was wrong. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Cole Hamilton. He takes here ball 3. Now 3-2 on the designated hitter and cleanup hitter. Cole Hamilton, freshman from North Salem High. He swings at the 3-2 and hits it past the diving third baseman Hanna. Coming in to score is Josh Congdon. Holding up at third base is Damon Peters. And into first with an RBI single is Cole Hamilton. Cole Carter, the batter. Carter struck out in the second inning. A sophomore from South Medford. Again, 1 of 10 being honored today, and 1 of 2 sophomores to hit a home run on sophomore day. He and Josh Congdon both sending one deep over the left field fence in the first game. Carter has 6 home runs now, or pardon me, 5 altogether. Josh Congdon picked up his first. The 0-1 swung on and hit foul. Quickly, Carter behind in the count 0-2. With 1 out and runners on the corners. The Roadrunners leading 4-0 in the bottom of the third. 3 runs coming across so far. Here, Carter pokes his bat out and gets a piece of it to stay alive. Oh, 2 swung on and missed for strike 3. Carter goes down swinging. 2 outs for Richard Mascarenas. Mascarenas, in his first at bat, hit a ball to the fence into the gap in left center. He was told to come to third base and was thrown out on his way to third. If he would have held up, it would have been an RBI double. Instead, he gets the RBI, driving in Cole Hamilton, but was thrown out. Bunt is shown on the 1-0, which misses as Mascarenas pulls back. Now 2-0 on Richie Mascarenas. With Tate Cowden on deck. The 2-0 misses. Now 3-0 the count on Richie Mascarenas with Damon Peters, the runner at third base, and Cole Hamilton, the runner at first. The 3-0 from Balducci taken for a strike on the outside corner. 3-1 the count. The 3-1 misses down low. Still no action in the bullpen for Lane. We're here in the bottom of the third. Tate Cowden, the batter. Cowden, the 9th batter of this bottom of the third inning. 9 runs scoring for LB so far. With 2 outs, the base is loaded. The first pitch to Cowden. He turns on it and hits it past the third baseman, Hanna, once again. Coming in to score is Damon Peters. Racing in is Cole Hamilton, heading into second base and getting tagged out at second is Tate Cowden for out number 3. However, he does drive in 2 runs as Damon Peters scores, as does Cole Hamilton. The Roadrunners put up 5 runs on 2 hits and leave 1 man on. We head to the top of the 4th. It's 6-0 LBCC. Top of the 4th inning, Jackson Soto leading off for the Lane Titans. 6-0 LBCC. Soto struck out in his only other at bat in the 2nd. He takes a fastball for a strike here. 0-1 the count on Soto, sophomore from West Albany, first baseman, and a longtime friend of yours truly. The 0-1 is chopped directly at Josh Congdon. He comes up with it and goes to the bag himself for out number 1. Now Tim Storms will be the batter. Storms starting in left in the second game. He also started in left in the first game and ended up coming in to pitch in the second game.
That's pretty funny.
Storms was the first hit of the game. He swung at the first pitch he saw from Jose Chavez and lined it into the gap in left field. First pitch, a fastball on the outside from Chavez. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 is taken for strike 2. 0-2 the count with 1 out. Storm swings at the 0-2 and hits it foul, staying alive with Cade Kissel on deck. Storm's a sophomore from Caldwell High School out of Idaho. The 0-2 curveball taken for strike 3. The outpitch there that Chavez uses has yet to be hit by a lane batter. Cade Kissel, the designated hitter, steps in. He struck out in the second. Here, the first pitch misses outside. 1-0. Chavez got behind in the count 3-0 to Kissel and had to work his way back, and did get him swinging in the second. Now the 1-0 taken just low. The LBCC parents and coaches liking that spot for Chavez. The plate ump not so much. Now someone is up and throwing in the pen for Lane.
It definitely is.
The 2-0 misses. Now 3-0 the count.
Like walking through a park. Oh, that's up there.
The 3-0 misses just inside. 2 of those pitches were a little bit questionable on the call. And 2 of them, the coaches wondering where they missed. Here, Coach Gibson heading out to the mound to talk to Jose, who does not usually throw balls. Here, with 2 outs, he walks Cade Kissel, and Jade Hanna will be the batter. Coach Gibson has a short talk with his pitcher, Jose Chavez, and he comes back and issues a first pitch strike to Jaden Hanna. Hanna, the third baseman in the second game, he started at second in the first game. Chavez 0-1 fastball misses. Now 1-1. On Jaden Hanna with Lane Kashiwarama. on deck. The 1-1 misses low and away. Now 2-1 with 2 outs in the top of the 4th inning. Again, we play 7 for the game 2. It'll be the final couple innings.
This guy's name is Kashua Murray.
Oh, I just had them backwards.
Okay.
Jaden Hanna, hit by pitch, heads down to first base. Blaine Kashiwamura steps into the right-handed batter's box with runners on first and second. 2 outs. All of this coming with 2 outs, I should say. There were 2 quick outs to start this top of the 4th. Here he swings at a fastball face high and misses. 0-1 the count. On Kashiwa Mura. A half-hearted bunt shown before pulling back. Then 1 ball and 1 strike on Kashiwa Mura. The 1-1 in there for a strike, 1-2 the count on the shortstop. Hank Forrest, the bottom of the order, on deck. The 1-2 is grounded right up the middle towards Chavez. He fields it and goes to first for out number 3. No runs, no hits. 2 left on. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning. The Roadrunners still leading 6-0.
For happening, don't like pointing the radio. I get to know everything about
Bottom of the 4th inning, 6-0 Roadrunners. And Evan Cyrus, the catcher, at the plate. Again, I apologize for my cold and allergies all at the same time.
Get out of the bed.
2 balls and 1 strike. Cyrus takes. Now 3 balls and 1 strike.
See it from the release.
Are you sure you don't? I'd love to stand up. You want
The 3-1 misses, and Evan Cyrus takes his free pass. Back-to-back innings wherein Cyrus led off with a walk. He came in to score a run in the bottom of the 3rd. Now Derek Dardzinski, the right fielder, the batter. In the bottom of the 3rd, Dardzinski also walked and scored a run. Here he pops it up, and at first it looked like Thomas Rudinsky, the catcher, had it in his glove. He let it, however, fall out. Now 0-1 the count. Rudinsky getting a break there.
Go, Dard.
The 0-1 is swung on, fouled straight back. 0-2 the count.
Good Park.
6 runs on 3 hits
2 strikes.
for the Roadrunners. No runs on 1 hit for the Titans. The 0-2 is poked off the end of the bat into center field, but playable for Hank Forrest. He makes the catch. 1 away. Chase Cosner, the left fielder, will come to the plate.
Let's go, Cos. It's like, this is mine. No, that's for me.
He just says no.
Chase Cosner takes the the first pitch
Go, Chase.
from Balducci for a strike. 0-1 the count. He swings at the 0-1 and hits it high in the air to left. Moving back is Tim Storms all the way to the warning track. Storms has to jump up to make the catch.
Been getting close a couple times.
Chase Cosner, a long fly.
First baseman number 10, Josh Condon.
Two outs. Josh Congdon, the batter.
Let's go, Kong.
Josh struck out in the first and was hit by a pitch and scored a run in the third. With 2 outs here, he takes the first pitch for a strike from Balducci.
Let's go, Kong. Get your pitch.
Pete. Pete's last name.
That is his last name. The 0-1 is grounded right back up the middle. It's fielded by Donovan Balducci. He goes to first for the out. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left. We head to the top of the 5th. The Roadrunners 6 and the Titans nothing. First pitch swinging for hit number 2 of the game. Hank Forrest leading things off in the top of the 5th inning. Now, top of the order, Tyler Murray will step into the box. Now, Tyler Murray is interesting because so far today, we haven't quite seen what he is capable of. Murray, second on the team in batting average, hitting .326 this season. He has 5 doubles, a triple, and 2 home runs. But that .326 is not showing here as of right now. He swings at a curveball and doesn't get it. 0-1 the count on Tyler Murray. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts in the second game. A fastball taken for a strike here, and Chavez has himself ahead in the count to Murphy. Or pardon me, to Murray, who in the first game was 1 for 2 and was aboard on an error. Here he strikes out and doesn't like it. Slams his bat down on home plate. It is strikeout number 3 for Murray, and the frustration is palpable. Now Matt Aguilar, the batter. Aguilar is 0 for 1 with a walk. He struck out in the first and walked in the third. Hank Forrest, the 9-hole hitter, led off this top of the 5th with a base hit. The Roadrunners lead 6-0. They shut out the Titans in the first game 8-0. Here, fastball swung on, fouled straight back. 0-1 the count on Aguilar with Thomas Rudinsky on deck. The 0-1 is hit in the air over the head of Tate Cowden. Heading into second base is Hank Forrest. And into first with a base hit, Matt Aguilar. Thomas Rudinsky now the batter. Rudinsky 0 for 2. He grounded to short in the first and grounded to third in the third. Curveball misses high and away. 1-0 the count. Coach Gibson is sending someone down into the pen to warm up. It looked like Will Reddicock getting his stuff and heading down to the bullpen up the right field line. The 1-0 is grounded directly at Richard Mascarenas, who shuffles it to Tate Cowden for 1 onto first. Double play to end the inning. Lane picks up 2 hits, but that's it. As we head to the bottom of the 5th, it's 6-0 LB. Bottom of the 5th inning, Damon Peters leads off with first pitch swinging. He beats out the throw from the shortstop, Kashiwamura.
Oh, cool.
Peters an infield single. And Cole Hamilton, the designated hitter, coming to the plate. LBCC leads it 6-0 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Again, we only play 7, so just a couple innings left of LBCC baseball in this 2018 season.
Yeah, you betcha.
The 1-0 misses down low. And skips up off the leg of Thomas Rudinsky. Hitting into second base is Damon Peters on the pass ball. Cole Hamilton walked and scored a run in the 2nd, and singled, drove in a run, and scored a run in the 3rd. The Roadrunners picked up 1 run in the 2nd and 5 runs in the 3rd. The 2-0 is blown away, a nice block by Rudinsky. Now 3-0 the count. The 3-1 taken on the outside corner for a strike. The count goes full 3-2 on Hammy with Cole Carter on deck. The 3-2 is grounded to the right side of Kashiwamura, and Kashiwamura is able to come up with it and fire across for the out. A nice play deep in the hole on the backhand for Kashiwamura. 1 out, and on the play, Damon Peters advances to third base. Cole Carter swings at the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Carter 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts in the 2nd game. Oh, and 2 the count now, quickly on Cole Carter. Here Carter swings with the 0-2 and hits it foul, but playable. Thomas Rudinsky thought that Jackson Soto was going to get it. Jackson Soto thought that Thomas Rudinsky was going to get it. And in the end, Rudinsky gets there, but the ball rolls off his glove in foul territory. Cole Carter catches a break. And with 1 out and a runner on third base, the 0-2 swung on and lifted in the air. Jackson Soto comes in and makes the catch. 2 down. Richie Mascarenas, the shortstop and 6-hole hitter. Popped up in the 2nd and walked in the 3rd. He shows bunt here and pulls back, takes a strike. 0-1 the count. Quickly 0-2 with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning. The 0-2 is taken inside. Oh, it's called a strike. Did that not look inside everyone else? All right, strike 3 called. We'll head to the top of the 6th. The Roadrunners leading 6-0. Oh, sorry, we have a guest cameraman.
Yeah, thank you. It's not Daniel Ferrario.
It wasn't Daniel Ferrario. Heading to the top of the 6th. It's the Roadrunners 6 and The Titans, nothing. Jackson Soto leads off the top of the 6th inning. The Roadrunners up 6-0. We have an inning left to play from McLean Field on the LBCC campus. Soto swings at the 1-0 and hits it high in the air. Oh, at first it was snagged. No, he dropped it. At first it was snagged by Richard Mascarenas. And while diving for it, he falls to the ground. It came out when he hit the ground, unable to complete the catch. And the entire crowd went wild because he did at first leap up and catch the ball, leaping backwards. When he landed, however, it popped out. And Jackson Soto, it was a great hit. It should have been a hit. He almost got robbed of it. But Richard Mascarenas there, got to give him credit for the attempt. A new pitcher in for the Roadrunners, taking over for Jose Chavez. Is Jordan McDaniel. McDaniel, a sophomore from Estacada High School. And again, one of the 10 sophomores that we honored in between games today. Playing in their last home game as a Roadrunner. The 1-1 misses down low. 2-1. Now on Tim Storms. The 2-1 is grounded at Mascarenas. He goes to second for one. It's bobbled. And Jackson Soto knew that the throw to second was going to happen, so he tried to get out of the way of it, smiling as he comes off the field. He fell to the ground. And Tate Cowden was about to throw down to first, but dropped the ball. And Jackson Soto dropped to the ground. 2 outs because only the force at second on the fielder's choice. Now Cade Kissel, the batter. Tim Storms puts himself in scoring position. It's 6-0 Roadrunners in the top of the 6th inning. Cade Kissel, the designated hitter at the plate. Jordan McDaniel looking into his battery mate, Evan Cyrus. The 0-1 misses. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. in the top of the 6th. McDaniel comes back and misses down low. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Kissel, the DH, struck out in the 2nd and walked in the 4th. The 2-1 is this time hit in the air to Richard Mascarenas, and this time he's able to make the snag. A nice play by Richie. Much like the play he tried to make on the hit over his shoulder by Jackson Soto. As Cade Kissel heads off the diamond, he says something to the third baseman, Jaden Hanna, before Hanna steps into the box, pointing down, either saying the zone is low or that the pitches from McDaniel cut down, or he's throwing them low. If that was what he was saying, that wasn't true of that pitch. 1-0 the count on Jaden Hanna. With 2 outs in the top of the 6th, the runner on second. Here the 1-0 is hit in the air, and it'll drop for a hit, and a run will score. LB will not shut out Lane for the 2nd game. Coming in to score is Tim Storms. Jaden Hanna picks up the only RBI of the game for the Titans. Here in the top of the 6th inning, it's 6-1 LB. Now runner on first base, 2 outs. Lane Kashiwamura, the batter. So maybe whatever Cade Kissel said to Jaden Hanna tipped him off, and he was able to get the piece of it that he did, dunking it into center field. Kashiwamura.
You got 0-12 right now? You got 0-12?
Kashiwamura walked in the 3rd and grounded out in the 4th. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch McDaniel swung on and missed. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 6th inning. 6-1 Roadrunners. The 1-2 misses outside. Now 2-2 the count. The 2-2 is grounded at Tate Cowden. He goes to first for the out. Lane picks up their first run of the day on 2 hits. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. It's 6-1 LBCC. Tate Cowden will lead off the bottom of the 6th inning with the Roadrunners leading 6-1. He steps in to face a new pitcher, Tyler Murray, who was playing right field until this inning. We weren't told who went to right, but the first pitch swinging. And Tate Cowden flies out to center. 1 away in the bottom of the 6th. Evan Cyrus now the batter. Cyrus walked in the 3rd. Led off with a walk in the 3rd, I should say. And scored a run and led off with a walk in the 4th. Here he swings at the 1-0 and hits it in the air to left. It's playable for Tim Storms. He makes the catch, 2 down. Now bottom of the order, Derek Dardzinski, the right fielder. He walked and scored a run in the 3rd and flew out in the 4th. The first pitch in there for a strike from Tyler Murray. Comes back and misses with the 0-1. Now 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs on Derek Dardzinski. As the 1-1 misses low and in, now 2-1. Murray rocks, kicks, and comes to the plate, missing high and away. 3-1 the count. Tyler Murray, the sophomore from Monroe High School, listed as an outfielder on the roster, and he was playing in right field, as I mentioned, before coming in straight from the outfield to the mound. The 3-1. Dardzinski turns on it and rips it directly at Jackson Soto, who takes it to the bag himself. 3 up, 3 down for Tyler Murray, who comes in out of right field and retires the Roadrunners in order. We head to the top of the 7th. The Roadrunners looking to close it out as they lead it 6-1. If they are able to hold on to the lead, they'll win number 40 and finish the regular season here at home victoriously. Top of the 7th inning, Tristan Garnett into pitch and looking to close things out for the Roadrunners. He comes with a fastball and just misses the outside corner. 1-0 the count. To the bottom of the order, Hank Forrest. Forrest led off in the 5th inning with a base hit, and he struck out in the 3rd. Here, a 1-1 count on Forrest. Garnett misses. Now 2-1.
All that, really?
I don't know. The 1-1 is grounded right back up the middle. Garnett fields it and goes to first for out number 1. This is effectively the top of the 9th.
Number 27, Logan Josiah.
As we only play 7 innings for game 2 of doubleheaders. LBCC will head down to Lane and finish out their regular season tomorrow. I believe starting at 1 o'clock from Lane. A pinch hitter now for top of the order Tyler Murray, who pitched in the last inning. Logan Zazaya, freshman from Grants Pass. 1-0 the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the 7th inning, 6-1 lead for the Roadrunners. Tristan Garnett on the mound after Jordan McDaniel came in. A big swing and a miss. The count 1-2 now on Zazoya. One and 2 the count. Pitch from Garnett misses just low. I don't think I ever read Jordan McDaniel's stats, but he made his 13th appearance today and worked 28 1/3 innings this season. Record of 4-0, ERA of 1.90. Now it is Tristan Garnett on the mound who just misses. Ball 3. 3-2 with 1 out in the top of the 7th.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Azoya. Grounds it hard at Damon Peters, who's up with it and fires across on 1 hop to Josh Congdon. Congdon digs it out for out number 2.
Number 3, second baseman Matt Aguilar.
Tristan Garnett making his 7th appearance this season. He's worked 14 innings. Has 1 save, an ERA of 1.92. Matt Aguilar steps into the right-handed batter's box. The Roadrunners leading 6-1, 2 outs in the top of the 7th inning. The first pitch from Garnett misses up high. 1-0 the count on Aguilar. Now 2-0 on Matt Aguilar with Thomas Rudinsky on deck. The 2-0 misses high and away. 3-0 the count now on Aguilar, who struck out in the first, walked in the third, and singled in the 5th.
Start our own ecosystem.
The 3-0 taken for a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Top of the 7th inning, 2 outs. The Roadrunners an out away from ending the regular season at home here on top. Garnett comes back with a 3-1 and issues an off-speed strike on the inside half. Now the count is full. 3-2, 2 outs, top of the 7th inning. Garnett kicks and comes to the plate. Aguilar stays alive, and the ball goes through the netting somehow.
No, it went through.
And everybody's okay, but the ball definitely going through the green mesh netting. The 3-2 up high, ball 4. Matt Aguilar takes his free pass with 2 outs in the top of the 7th inning. Thomas Rudinsky now the batter.
Number 4, catcher Thomas Budinsky.
Rudinsky, the catcher, grounded out in the 1st, grounded out in the 3rd, and flew out in the 5th. 0-1 the count now, with 2 outs. Matt Aguilar, the runner on first base. The 0-1 misses low. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of the 7th inning. Rudinsky swings and hits the 1-1 foul. The count goes to 1-2 with 2 outs. Garnett, reading the signs from Cyrus, comes back with off speed. The 1-2 is lifted in the air and out of play. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 7th inning. The Roadrunners a strike away from ending it. Here, the 1-2 is grounded at Damon Peters. He double clutches and then throws across to first for the out. The Roadrunners win it on the 5-3 putout. LBCC 6 runs on 4 hits. Lane 1 run on 5 hits. LBCC won the first game 8-0, and the Roadrunners are victorious. The team record 40-2 overall after this win, and in conference, the Roadrunners, I believe, 29-3 or 29-1 overall. 28 games in a row that the Roadrunners have won this season. And LBCC has clinched the South Division title and playoff spot. We thank you guys for tuning in all season long, and we're glad to have brought you LBCC baseball. We hope that you'll join us next season. I should be here for volleyball and basketball and baseball. But again, signing off for the last time this season, Lydia Parker on the call, Daniel Ferrario on camera. And as always, go Beaks.